thought in the first half we played well. Thought we were the better of the two teams. We moved the ball well. We created some chances. We got behind them down the left side. I think we got 7-8 quality crosses into the box. Down the right as well. Shea McCartan had 3 or 4 attempts on target. So I thought in the first half we were the more dominant team. Second half it came out, it looked like they changed a few things and they were getting more possession in the middle of the park and then shifting it out wide. So we decided to change a little bit as well, and I thought they had spells where they were good in the second half, but I thought over the course of the game we deserved the 3 points, and it's a valuable 3 points.
And the chance fell to Conor Mack, 18th league goal this season. That's incredible off the left wing, that amount of goals.
Super. I mean, I think he could play left, he could play right, I think he could play through the middle. So people recognise him as a wide left player, but I think if you look at him, I think he's just an all-round footballer. So yeah, he's been creeping up on Jay. I think they've got a bit of a bet going who's going to finish first, so I like that. And I'm sure other players will recognise that they need to chip in as well, and hopefully over the last 7 games they will.
And in the match preview you sort of said that it is a tough place to come. We've kind of seen that in the second half, that some really good chances for Dungannon.
Yeah, I mean they had chances, but it's one of those things where when you have chances or limit teams to chances from 25 yards and beyond, then your keeper's expected to make those. Look, it takes a hell of a shot to beat any keeper in this league from 25 yards plus. So if that's what you limit teams to and your keeper comes up and makes the saves, Aaron's expected to make those, and he'll make those all day long. So even though they had some play and they looked more lively in the second half, I don't think they really hurt us, to be honest.
And at any stage of the season, getting 3 points away from home is big, but the later it gets on in the season, you're always delighted to get down the road with 3 points.
Absolutely. I mean, people will say it's more important considering the result last night and considering Cliftonville doesn't play until next week, and it's important to stay attached to the top, and yeah, all of those things are true. But we just know that the next game in front of you is the biggest 3 points you can play for. So that was today. We were disappointed with not picking up the points against Cliftonville, even though I thought we should have. Cliftonville got out with the 1-0 win. They defended really well, and they're a hard-working team. But we had to put that behind us and say, right, we're now going to Dungannon, and we'll rest tomorrow. We'll be in on Monday, and we'll prepare for Ballymena like it's another massive cup final for us, because that's what they are at this point of the season.
And Ballymena, it's going to be another big game. They're a team that can put out some big results and big performances on their day. Especially
at home. They've had a great home record this season. They dropped a couple, but they're a hard team to play against, and they always have been in my time here. They set up a certain way, and David has them playing a certain way, and the one thing you can guarantee is that they'll be playing for him. And any time they play Glentoran, they always raise their game, as does any team in this league. When Glentoran comes to town, it's always a big challenge, and they raise their game, just like today at Dungannon. And Ballymena will be no different. They're well organised. You're dealing with a fit, big, well organised group of players who will be well motivated by David, and we expect a big challenge. So we have to go there thinking that that's the most important 3 points we're playing for.
And the FA, finally, they've made their initial ruling on the Irish Cup and our position in it. Just what was your reaction to that, and what's the next step for us?
No real reaction, because we sort of expected that, because at this stage, at the first hearing or first round, we sort of expected that. So we'll look at the appeals process, and if we have to move through that, we'll move through it, and those will become more of sort of judicial processes with legal people involved, and we believe we have a case. I'm sure the IFA believes they have a case, so that's why you have proceedings. It's the process, and you move through the process, and if at the end you're proven to be wrong, you hold your hand up and say we were wrong. But if you're proven to be right, then the other side will also have to say, you were right. So we'll move through that process, see where it takes us, and there's nothing underhanded here. There's no rules being broken. There's nothing sinister. And if we put our cards on the table and they're proven to be wrong, well then we hold our hand up. But if we put them on the table and we're proven to be right, we're still in the cup.